Jason and Jabari. Jason and Jabari.
What's up, guys? This is Jason from Jason and Jabari Gaming, and today I am taking up Red and Dead to rank 3. I'm taking up Red Guardian to rank 3 from the event, as well as Deadpool, and I like both of the champions. Now, Red Deadpool is not an ideal champion for like Battlegrounds or Alliance War, in my opinion, or even raids. But he is a very fun, sustainable champion, and I'm just going to briefly showcase that. However, Red Guardian, in my opinion, is a very solid Battlegrounds champion. I don't have any Battlegrounds fights for you guys today. This is just a very brief showcase. But I'm going to really quickly tell you what I think they're good, what type of content I think they'll be good in. I do have this content sped up, by the way. I didn't want to make this video way too long. It's like already 16 minutes, so strap yourselves in real quick. But Red Guardian is very, very good at Battlegrounds. He is considered to be a nuke. The only thing about Red Guardian is he wants high sig in order to get those crits up. Now there you see my Red Deadpool is at sig 60, which is helpful. At sig 200 his regen goes absolutely nuts, but at sig 60 is very, very good in my opinion. And yeah, I just want to have some fun. I did end up giving Deadpool the Wolverine relic because it made the most sense for me with his regen effect, and the only dot damage that he has access to is bleed. And then I gave Red Guardian the Hulk relic, which the Hulk relic is fine because it helps with physical damage, which he thrives at, but also you could do the Captain America World War II relic, which would make a lot of sense for him as well. But this is just a relic I went with. But yeah, so starting off with, I think we'll start off with Deadpool, and I'm just going to take him in map 8 and show his survivability. I take path 1 basically, in section 1, path 2 now, in section 2, and then path 1. I'm just going to show very limited fights with him, and that's just for the guys who hate using items in AQ, such as myself. I don't know why. It doesn't really, I mean, I make enough glory and stuff, but it's just like a subtle flex. I don't know. But anyway, this is the Hulk that starts off on the bleed vulnerability path. You have to knock him down to get rid of that protection, which I will do. And this is day 1. Day 1, in my opinion, is one of the worst days because they have block penetration. And they get up to 5 block penetration charges. There is a way to remove those charges. I forgot how because I seldomly do it. But yeah, so we're going to get up his SP2, and you can see the bleeds are ticking for about 5k. Nothing crazy. This is a very older champion, but again, his regen is really the selling point for this champion. Do I recommend you take him up to rank 3? Only if you like fun, having a little bit of fun, and you like sustainability. He's very good in general questing because of his survivability. You won't see the numbers going crazy yet because his regeneration is tied to stored power, kind of like Wolverine. And the more power he has, the more he can heal, assuming that he is damaged. So yeah, that was the Hulk fight, and then we're gonna move up on to path 1. This is the Overseer. Basically with this, if you repeat the same action, they get a unblockable charge for a little bit. So basically I'm going to do medium, light, medium into medium, or into heavy, and rinse and repeat. But backing up every single time I do that, he'll get a block penetration charge, and now he's at 5, so the damage is going to really start to be noticeable. But again, the healing that we're doing, we're healing about 400 a tick. when I build up to a SP2. So that's not too bad. He does place a heal block on us when he throws off a special, so that is preventing us from healing. Otherwise, we'd probably be back at full health. But yeah, so we're just kind of slowly but surely making our way up. One of the things that Red Deadpool is not good at, in my opinion, is long form content. That would be a nightmare in my opinion, because his damage is it's not good. It's not good, if we're being honest. But again, I ranked him up for fun. I have over 60 rank 3 champions, and I thought it was time to take up a fun champion, and that's absolutely what I did. But again, I'm just showcasing his survivability, because that's the selling point. Now, if you have him at a higher sig, like I said, his regen is going to go absolutely nuts, like extremely high. But mine's only sig 60. I do plan on getting him up to sig 200. If I'm being completely honest, I do want to. Maybe I'll do a solo showcase for just him and his regen and a couple of various paths. If I had to suggest paths for you guys, I would definitely take him on bleed vulnerability paths. That's where you're going to get the most from him. This is War Machine, the same as Overseer. You don't want to repeat the same action, otherwise he's going to get that unblockable buff for a while. I build up to a SP3. I actually didn't see how much damage that or how much we were healing at 3 bars, but we will see in the next fight where I take the mini boss. But yeah, he threw off a special, so that means we are heal blocked, so we can't heal at the moment. So he's not the best for this path, and there's our regen kicking in, which is like our safeguard basically. Nothing too crazy. We're down to 32%. I do think he throws off 1 or 2 more specials, if I'm not mistaken, which I'm trying to bait out his SP2. Again, I do have these fights sped up. We are healing a little bit over time, nothing noticeable though, because we do have some power. But anyway, I think I YOLO it from this point. I have to, I throw off SP2 there, or SP1 there, just to get them over that threshold. You don't want to really throw off SP1, that hurts too much. We're down to 17%, which is good. Why is that good? Because I really want to showcase his healing. We get a nice little intercept there, and I think we're going to finish out this fight here. We go full 5, or no, we went medium, light, medium into the striker into a full combo, and down he goes. All right, so we are at very low health, I think about 10% or so, if I'm not mistaken. So we don't have a lot of health. We have about 10k health right now, almost 11. So we're going against this mini boss, Red Goblin. No big deal, nothing special about this node really. I just bait out SP1s. We're starting off actually at 16% health basically, and we're going to see where we're going to end in this fight. I am going to build up to a SP3, I believe. So right now we're just shy of 300 a tick, and every time we're building power, we're gaining more health. So now we're almost at 400 a tick. Now we're at 458, 490, or 482. Building up. Now we're at 575. And we're almost at 3 bars. But I throw off a SP2, which does a decent damage. Does some decent bleed damage there. But we're going to build back up. Right now we're at 58% of our health, and it's just hit the minute mark basically, so not too bad. But we're not done healing at the moment. I'm just trying to bait out the SP1, and we're healing the whole time while he is being stubborn. But anyway, that Wolverine relic is helping a little bit with our regen, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. That's why I gave him that relic, just for full transparency for you guys. So if you are running Deadpool, you definitely want to put on the Wolverine relic. So it capped out around 607, and now we're at a full yellow bar. We're going to throw off this SP3, which he's going to die from the bleed damage. But yeah, full yellow bar there, not too bad, just under 2 minutes. His fights will be long, but again, he's a very sustainable champion. So that's why I think he will shine in questing content, EQ, things like that, right? AQ definitely will shine there. And we have the new Valiant EQ map coming up, so I will definitely be testing him there. Like I said, if you want like a solo showcase of just Red Deadpool, granted it's not for damage or anything crazy like that, but I could probably build some sort of a synergy team around him and just take him in and have some fun, show off the regen, of course. But that's up to you guys. Leave a comment in the comment section if that's something you're interested in, and maybe we'll get him to Sig 200 at some point soonish, and yeah, have some fun with him. But I did mess up there on Squirrel Girl. I got whacked by the SP2, which is generally something you don't want to do. That took off a lot of our health, but we're not dead, so it's fine. We're just gonna build up and get some of our health back, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. We're healing about 800 now, and now it's back down to 6. I think that had something to do with the relic preserve, or maybe there's a general mechanic with it. I'm not entirely sure. I have to go back and watch it, but we're at 810, so it definitely has. Oh, okay, so it's because of the debuffs. Okay, so obviously I'm running willpower as well, so that had a factor in it. But as you can see, we are gaining a lot of health really fast. We're back up to 78, 79, 80, 82, 83. So we are really getting back up to 100% of our health, and that's what he shines in. His regen is absolutely broken, and in my opinion, they've done a great job at showing that. So basically, we're at 100% health, as you guys can see. After that mess up, which was not intentional, by the way, that was just me playing like a scrub. And we get off our SP3, but for some reason she did not get the bleed on her. I think they have something to where if they get a debuff, then it doesn't apply every X amount of time. So unfortunate, but it's fine. We are now at 95% of our health, and we're just baiting out SP1s. Granted, this fight is taking a while. That's why I had these fights sped up for you guys. I think we're just going to bait out another SP1 here. We do end up doing that, and that block pin, you can see when we take that on a block, it does a lot of damage to us. We get a nice little intercept there. I think we're going to bait out one more SP2, and then I think we go for the kill here. I think we go full 5-hit. Well, I thought we did, but yeah, into SP2. I thought we were going to go into Striker, but we didn't. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There is my Red Deadpool at rank 3660. Again, let me know what you think in the comments below, especially if you want me to get him to a higher Sig and take him in like some sort of the questing content, especially with the new Valiant. All right, now we have our rank 3 Guardian. Again, I don't have any Battleground Showcase, but he is a nuke. And I'm going to prove it to you guys. Basically, you want to break your shield immediately by baiting out a heavy. It's going to passively stun them and put on a trauma. And then you just want to fight him basically like this, like I'm doing, parry heavy, and pray that he crits on those heavies. Those are about 23k heavies. I did play this a little wrong. People can play this faster. I am not the best with Red Guardian, but this is the basic idea. You really want to build up his shield. I think I end up intercepting here with the special 2, which I do, which does a massive amount of damage because when it crits, it definitely looks good. And then I think we go ahead and finish him off here. I think we use our relic here and then one more heavy and he's toast. So yeah, Red Guardian is a nuke. He's really good for Battlegrounds. He actually can be decent in long form content. I just personally wouldn't probably do it, but he's decent for questing. But he is considered to be a nuke. So that was a little over a minute fight. We're going to see if we can do it a little faster here. And we are. Spoiler alert, this fight takes about, I think, 50 seconds, which is decent, but still, again, you guys can probably go way faster. Some people like to go SP1 into SP2. Here I did not do that. The last fight against Winter Soldier, I didn't do that either. I'm trying to dex to get my charges all the way up to max charges, and then I think I'm going to intercept with the SP2. That's a good hit. And then I think we double heavy there, and then we're gonna bait out that SP2, go into the striker, and then heavy for game. 35k crit, not bad. And then the last fight, I wanted to show you what he looks like with class advantage. But yeah, that was 50 seconds, 16 hits. For that health pool, I think that's really, really good. I mean, you guys got to think these guys have 500,000 health pool. This is almost 5.5 thousand health. So, or excuse me, 5.5, Jesus, 550,000 health, I should say. And this is Juggernaut, and I actually opt to go for the SP1 here. And yeah, half his health is gone already. And I did that to put the slow on him. We get a double heavy there, which is nice. And then he's down to 14%, and then he's dead. 30 seconds. So yeah, Red Guardian is a really, really solid champion. I'm very glad I got him. I'm definitely going to invest SIGs on him. 12 hits, guys, for 550,000 health. I mean, that's broken. So anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Did you take up these champions? Why or why not? And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.